Okay, everybody, we're going to get started. I'll better turn my front to the people because if I show my backside, it won't be pretty. So, welcome to the Two-Way Street Coffee House. Also, welcome to our virtual friends. We have a camera mounted up here in the box. It only sees the stage. So if you're not supposed to be here, don't worry. And so like I say, we are hybrid again this weekend. You can either be here direct or you can sit in the comfort of your home and see the same show. The good news is, if you really like the show tonight, you can tell all your friends tomorrow. If you go to twowaystreet.org, we record it, and you'll be able to see it again. Anyway, my name is John. I don't think anybody here doesn't know that, but we are a listening room, which means when they are performing, we are listening, or when I'm talking. And we're an all-volunteer staff. Tonight, we've got Ruth serving coffee, except she's sitting here right now. And we got George there, my man in the store. Got Tim doing the sound. And my name is? Bob. Thank you very much. That's a long-standing joke. There's a lady who calls me Bob when she comes. We've been in operation for 52 years. We do have a celebrity in the audience tonight. The guy who pretty much made all this happen for like about 47 of those 52, Mr. Dave Humphrey.
Thanks, Bob.
I do that to Dave every time. He gets all flustered. We are a fair trade music venue, which means we support the Traveling Musicians Union Local 1000, which means if we don't have enough on the door to pay the performers, we got to pay union scale. But tonight, we have the amazing Ashley and Simpson in the coffee house. You might recognize them because they are the directors here at our coffee house. They are here almost every Friday night, except on those rare occasions when they find a paid gig to work. So there's a flyer on the table that can give you some more information. I'm really looking forward to this. I heard the sound check. You won't be disappointed. So with all of that, let's welcome Jennifer and Joel, known as Ashley and Simpson.
All right. Thank you, guys. We're excited to be here.
You ready?
When I'm worried and I can't sleep, I count my blessings instead of sheep, and I fall asleep counting my blessings. When my bankroll is getting small, I think of when I had none at all, and I fall asleep counting my blessings. I think about a nursery and I picture curly heads, and one by one I count them as they slumber in their beds. So if you're worried and you can't sleep, just count your blessings instead of sheep, and you'll fall asleep counting your blessings. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Let your heart be light. From now on, our troubles will be out of sight.
Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Make the Yuletide gay. From now on, may troubles be miles away.
Once again, as in olden days, happy golden days of yore. Faithful friends who are dear to us, gather near to us once more.
Through the years, we'll always be together if the fates allow. Hang your shining star upon the highest bough and have yourself a merry little Christmas now.
Once again, as in olden days, happy golden days of yore. Faithful friends who are dear to us, gather near to us once more.
And through the years, we'll always be together if the fates allow.
Hang a shining star upon the highest bough
And have yourself a merry little Christmas now.
Thank you guys so much for coming out and braving the cold, snowy weather today. So we're Ashley and Simpson. We are going to share some of our favorite Christmas songs tonight. So the ones that we love. So that first one, Count Your Blessings. I used to watch White Christmas with my mom every year when we decorate the tree. And so that's one of my favorite ones from that. And it's also from Holiday Inn, and it was written by Irvin Berlin. So this next one is Peanuts, right? So we remember this from my childhood. I would wait until the Peanuts special came on. So we're happy that we get to spend some of the Christmas season with you guys.
Christmas time is here, happiness and cheer, fun for all the children call their favorite time of year. Snowflakes in the air, carols everywhere, olden times and ancient rhymes of love and dreams to share. Sleigh bells in the air, beauty everywhere, Yuletide by the fireside, and joyful memories there. Christmas time is here, we'll be drawing near. Oh, that we could always see such spirit through the year. Sleigh bells in the air, beauty everywhere, Yuletide by the fireside, and joyful memories there. Christmas time is here, we'll be drawing near. Oh, that we could always see such such spirit through the years.
Thank you.
We were going to come up with a
We had
bingo
whole-
game
We had a whole elaborate plan, and
because
then we realized it was ridiculous.
after
into
each
it.
song, I sometimes will play a little song, like a hint of a Christmas carol or a Christmas song. And so the most people that could get the songs that I picked out at the end of the song,
Make a bingo.
you could
square,
win a
right?
T-shirt or something at the end of the night. But
But we didn't really develop the concept.
there's always next year.
So maybe next year.
So this next song, we're doing a version by a group. We're known to do covers of covers, so we like other people's covers of songs, and that's what we do. So we're doing somebody else's version of this song. It's Blue Christmas, and it's Jamestown Revival is the name of the band. They're from Texas. They're a newer band. They just released this album, this Christmas album called Songs That Slay, and we thought that was pretty
I
good.
thought that was funny.
So it's a great album if you get a chance to hear it, but it came out this last November, and it's a great duo.
And yeah, and this song was, I have a whole bunch of fun facts about these Christmas songs. So, Blue Christmas was written in 1948. That's what we're going to sing. And it was made a hit by Ernest Tubbs that same year. So, Elvis Presley had a popular version. So
Never heard of them.
So, yeah, so we're going to do kind of our own little.
You good?
Yeah.
I'll have a blue Christmas without you. I'll be so blue thinking about you. Decorations of red on a green Christmas tree won't be the same if you're not here with me. And when those blue snowflakes start falling, that's when those blue memories start calling. You'll be doing alright with your Christmas of white, but I'll have a blue, blue, blue Christmas. I'll have a blue Christmas without you. I'll be so blue thinking about you. And decorations of red on a green Christmas tree won't be the same if you're not here with me. And when those blue snowflakes start falling, that's when those blue memories start calling. You'll be doing alright with your Christmas of white, but I'll have a blue, blue, blue Christmas. I'll be doing alright with your Christmas of white, but I'll have a blue, blue, blue Christmas. But I'll have a blue, blue, blue
next one,
Oh, yes.
you can talk about this one while I tune.
Are we right there already? Wow,
I know,
good for
right?
us. Well, I was just talking about that last one, but
Well, you can talk some more.
it's just such a fun song. I mean, who
New
doesn't love
Christmas?
a good Bo Diddley beat, you know? That
Right?
Those Texans. So this is my mandolin. It's related to the violin. That's why it's got the same name pretty much. Sounds like it too. It's made in Rhode Island. Custom made. Really just stalling well,
I know, right?
you know. But I bartered this. A pediatric brain surgeon bought it, and his friend was going to teach him how to play. And then his friend promptly moved away. And in the meantime, his kids needed lessons, and it walked into a music store I was working at. And I was like, hey, I'll give your kids lessons for like a whole summer for this mandolin. And he went for it. So and now I own the mandolin.
That's awesome. That worked.
I should tell you about how I got my sidewalk at my house someday.
Gosh,
I bartered it for a piano.
maybe after the next song, you can tell that story.
So you're not a songwriter until you write a Christmas song. I just want to say that out loud. And Jen wrote this one, and we finished it up, and we released it. It got
I think
included.
it was in 2019, right?
It was, and it got included on a compilation. And the album was number 19 that year, right? That month.
yes.
And then the song went number 12 that month. That was kind
on
of
the
fun.
folk DJ charts.
And-
We were kind of excited about that. So it's an original song called "The Spirit of Christmas," and we actually have the Longest Night of the Year compilation over there, if you were so inclined. There's so many good artists.
It's a lot of great artists.
So
on
we're
there.
in really, really good company. So you don't just have to listen to our song.
You ready? What's that sound?
What's that sound?
I do hear
I do hear
angels singing for all time. Sorry. Oh, what's that I see?
What's that I see
Over there?
over there?
A little baby and his mother fair. What's that I feel? What's that I find? It's the spirit of Christmas all around. What's that I feel? What's that I find? It's the spirit of Christmas all around. What's that sound?
What's that sound?
So loud and clear.
So loud and clear.
Church bells ringing for all to hear. What's that I see?
What's that I see?
Is that a star?
Is that a star
shining in the east? Led them so far. What's that I feel? What's that I find? It's the spirit of Christmas all around. What's that I feel? What's that I find? It's the spirit of Christmas all around. What's that I feel? What's that I found? It's the spirit of Christmas all around. What's that I feel? What's that I found? It's the spirit of Christmas all around. It's the spirit of Christmas all around. It's the spirit of Christmas all around.
Thank you. So So we were excited. We got to be on Lily Kuzma's Folk Festival on WDCB on 90.9 FM this past Tuesday. So she had us on, and we got to sing a couple holiday songs. But we had a soda catastrophe.
Oh.
It was terrible. We brought in we just had a couple cans of soda that we put in a tote bag so we could bring it into the studio, just in case we needed something to drink.
With miscellaneous gear.
With stands.
With
and,
pokey things.
My bag with my stuff in it. But yeah, can exploded all over the place. So we were like those people.
Yeah, like the signs on the wall that say no food or drink in the studio.
So we left the bag full of Coke in the garbage can. Oh, it was terrible. I was embarrassed. Yeah, so there you have it. My whole, that was too much of a story. Sorry.
This one, I love this when you do this song. It's a great one.
I should have been tuning instead of talking.
So Jennifer found this one. Just so you know, Jennifer's one of those people that she has Jennifer, Ashley, 2 first names. So it's not as bad as, what is it?
Carrie Patrick Clark.
Carrie Patrick Clark, our friend, who has 3 first names. So we don't know that level of confusion.
That's too much.
But almost everybody calls her Ashley. So they'll be like, say hi to Ashley for me, but it's Jennifer Ashley,
Right,
and it's like, boy, I just like.
Fine. I answer to both.
It's not, but it's just funny because yeah, but.
I know that people mean that.
And then they confuse us with Ashley Simpson, the pop star, Jessica Simpson's little sister.
Right. 12-year-olds everywhere are so disappointed when they
When they-
search us on iTunes. They're like, what is this? Who are these old people?
And we're not confused with Ashford and Simpson.
No, not them.
But you always remember Ashley and Simpson if you knew who
Right.
Ashford and Simpson were.
And
So,
none of this has anything to do with the song we're playing.
but just out there in virtual land, hi mom,
Okay, so this next one is Song for a Winter's Night by Gordon Lightfoot. So it's one of our favorites. You ready?
The lamp is burning low upon my tabletop. The snow is softly falling. The air is still within the silence in my room. I hear your voice softly calling. If I could only have you near to breathe a sigh or two, I would be happy just to hold the hands I love upon this winter's night with you. The smoke is rising in the shadows overhead. My glass is almost empty. I read again between the lines upon each page the words of love you sent me. If I could only have you near to breathe a sigh or two, I would be happy just to hold the hands I love upon this winter's night with you. The fire is dying now, my lamp is growing dim. The shades of night are lifting. I read again between the lines upon each page the words of love you sent me. If I could only have you near to breathe a sigh or two, I would be happy just to hold the hands I love upon this winter's night with you, and to be once again with you.
feel like every time I take my capo is like extra tight or something.
Is it?
Yeah, so every time I
Maybe it's tense.
maybe
It's all the pressures of the holiday season. You know, trying to get that
Anxiety.
shopping done and all those things.
I didn't know capos can have feelings.
Okay, maybe I'm making stuff up there. But it sounded good for a second. At least it stalled long enough.
I know, thank you.
You're welcome.
So this next one that we love to do is by Willie Nelson. So it's called Pretty Paper. And he wrote it about, there was a man he used to pass in some town in Texas. I can't quite remember all the details, but he would sell paper and pencils off a little cart. So he wanted to write a Christmas song, and this is what happened. And I think it was the B-side of Frank Sinatra's White Christmas or something like that. It's like that was its first rendition. Are you ready?
Do I start it?
Well, I don't know. You should count or something.
2.
Pretty paper, pretty ribbons of blue. Wrap your presents to your darling from you. Pretty pencils to write I love you. Pretty paper, pretty ribbons of blue. Crowded streets, busy feet hustle by him. Downtown shopping, Christmas is nigh. There he sits all alone on the sidewalk, just hoping that you won't pass him by. Should you stop? Better not, much too busy. You're in a hurry, my how time does fly. In the distance, the ringing of laughter, and in the midst of the laughter he cries. Pretty paper, pretty ribbons of blue. Wrap your presents to your darling from you. Pretty pencils to write I love you. Pretty paper, pretty ribbons of blue. Pretty paper, pretty ribbons of blue. Wrap your presents to your darling from you. Pretty pencils to write I love you. Pretty paper, pretty ribbons of blue. Oh, pretty paper, pretty ribbons of blue.
I'm gonna take a. It's time to go to the.
So awkward set changes. This is where I should have had good jokes, and I've already told all my jokes. I knew one good Christmas joke, and I've already told it to
Oh my
Gypsy
goodness.
Davy. So, but maybe not everybody heard it. So while you're doing the set change, so what do snowflake? Or
That was
not
a-
kidding. What? What do snowmen eat for breakfast? Snowflakes. Oh, sorry. You were supposed to be moving to the piano, right? Like
I was too busy listening to the punchline.
she was so enthralled, captivated. Oh my goodness.
By your joke.
Anybody that knows anything about me knows that I'm pretty awkward in most everything I do. And we've concluded that I'm a mix of Forrest Gump and Elf from the movie Elf. And that's about my personality. Right?
I'm
Is that true?
not,
And I do a good job of making everybody feel more comfortable with how awkward I am.
that is true. So we all thank you. Okay. So this next one is, we're going to do an instrumental, Good King Wenceslas. I love to play the piano. It's my first instrument. And when Joel joins me on the mandolin, sometimes it's just, I don't know, it's just really cool. So we love it. So Good King Wenceslas was not a king. He was like a Duke of Bohemia. And apparently he was so generous and kind and well-loved and respected that John Neal wanted to write a song about him, like a children's song, so he was used as the subject. But even though he was so wonderful, his brother murdered him in the year 929.
So he was so good he got like murdered. 'Cause he's
I
like, "You're
guess.
so good."
I don't know. That's just what Wikipedia told me, so it must be true.
If it's true, if it's written on the internet, right?
Right? That's exactly it. So yeah, so we're going to do a little instrumental. Ready? All right. Ready? And then, of course, was I Saw Three Ships. And that is just a really, really old traditional song that is reportedly about three mysterious ships that would only show up on Christmas Day. So, who knew? Okay.
We found this version of this next song. It goes back to about 1100, and it was originally a plain song, chant.
Right.
It's a beautiful, beautiful hymn. But
It is, and this is by one of my favorite arrangers. His name is David Nouveau, and he has just wonderful original pieces, and then he makes fantastic arrangements that I love to play. So this is O Come, Emmanuel. Ready? I love that one. Okay. No, that's it. I know.
See, we had all these grandparents.
We should have had a dress rehearsal where we practiced moving from one place. Yeah.
So, yeah, we're totally playing all of our favorites, which is, hopefully you like some of these songs too. But, my dad, when he couldn't play guitar so much anymore, it's his microphone off now. I don't blame you for turning it off, but, I need it back on if it's not. And I think, there it is. I knew it was there.
Check 1, 2, check 1, 2.
So when he couldn't play and hold chords so much on his guitar anymore, he started to play lap steel, and he got into Hawaiian lap steel specifically. And it was just such a cool thing to hear him do. He actually took it so seriously that he learned to speak Polynesian, and it was kind of fun. And one of the moments I can remember, I made him proud. I came home, it was my dad, and I came home, and it was a day at college or whatever, and I'd been taking vocal technique class, and he's like reading his Polynesian book, and he's like, Joel, I bet you don't know what a diphthong is, or a double diphthong is, or whatever. And I was like, I bet, let me think about that. And I just learned what a diphthong was in singing, which was two vowels followed by, or a vowel followed by another vowel. So I'm like, Dad, it must be two sets of vowels followed by each other. And he was like, wow, that college degree is paying off. Or he was so impressed, but because he was learning Polynesian and he needed to learn how to speak these things. And speaking of that, we're going to do one from Hawaii. Do you have some history on this one? You do, don't you?
So this is Melakaliki Maka. It was written by a man called R. Alex Anderson, and this wasn't his greatest hit. His greatest hit was The Cockeyed Mare of Kanakakai,
You practiced
which
that.
I listened to. And Bing Crosby, interestingly enough, also has a recording of that song, so he must have been a big fan of the songwriter.
Melekalikimaka is the thing to say on a bright Hawaiian Christmas day. And that's the island greeting that we have for you in the land where palm trees sway. Here we know that Christmas will be green and bright, the sun to shine by day and all the stars of night. Melekalikimaka is Hawaii's way to say Merry Christmas to you.
Melekalikimaka is the thing to say on a white Hawaiian Christmas day. That's the island greeting that we send to you from the land where palm trees sway. Here we know that Christmas will be green and bright, the sun to shine by day and all the stars at night. Melekalikimaka is Hawaii's way to say Merry Christmas to you. Here we know that Christmas will be green and bright, the sun to shine by day and all the stars at night. Melekalikimaka is Hawaii's way to say Merry Christmas to you.
Melekalikimaka is the thing to say on a bright Hawaiian Christmas day.
That's the island greeting that we send to you from the land where palm trees sway. Here we know that Christmas will be green and bright, the sun to shine by day and all the stars at night. Melekalikimaka is Hawaii's way to say Merry Christmas, a very Merry Christmas, a very Merry, Merry, Merry Christmas to you.
That's a lot of Mary Marys in that one.
It is.
So many of you might know that Joel, well, you might not know this, but he is very proficient at classical guitar, and he loves to play classical guitar. So anytime he gets to show off his wonderful prowess, he's going to do it.
Wow, thanks.
I know. So he's going
You
to
should
play.
have said that after in case I didn't do so good or anything.
Now there's so much pressure. But he's going to play What Child Is This? Joel Simpson, everybody. So that's, as you might know, is to the tune of Greensleeves, which is really, really, really old. But the What Child Is This as we know it came about in 1865. William Chatterton Dix he published a poem called The Manger Throne, and 3 stanzas from that poem are what became What Child Is This? So he set that to Greensleeves.
Just wondering what time it was. There's a clock right here. I wonder as I wander out under the sky, how Jesus our Savior did come for to die, for 2 lonely people like you and like I wonder as I wander out under the sky. I wonder as I wander out under the sky, how Jesus our Savior did come for to die, for 2 lonely people like you and like I wonder as I wander out under the sky. God rest ye merry gentlemen, let nothing you dismay. Remember Christ our Savior was born on Christmas Day, to save us all from Satan's power when we were gone astray. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy, comfort and joy. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy. From God our Heavenly Father, this blessed angel came, and unto certain shepherds brought blessings of the same. That how in Bethlehem was born the Son of God by name. Oh,
Tidings of comfort and joy, comfort and joy.
oh,
Tidings of comfort and joy. Oh, star of wonder, star of night, star with royal beauty bright, westward leading, still proceeding, guide us to thy perfect light. Born a king on Bethlehem's plain, gold I bring to crown him again, king forever, ceasing never over us all to reign. Oh, star of wonder, star of night, star with royal beauty bright, westward leading, still proceeding, guide us to thy perfect light. Glorious now, behold him arise, King and God and sacrifice. Hallelujah, hallelujah, worshiping God on high. Oh, star of wonder, star of night, star with royal beauty bright, westward leading, still proceeding, guide us to thy perfect light.
God rest ye merry gentlemen, let
God
me not
rest ye merry gentlemen,
God
let
rest ye
nothing
merry
you dismay.
gentlemen, let
God
me
rest
not
ye merry gentlemen,
God
let
rest ye
nothing you
merry
dismay.
gentlemen, let
God rest ye
nothing you
merry
dismay.
gentlemen,
God rest ye merry gentlemen.
Thank you. You know what, John, we failed, and we never told you it was our last song. That was our last song.
We gave John no warning that
I
there was
know.
the last
Joel
song of
was
the set.
playing, and then I was all confused, and it was a terrible thing.
You would think after this.
I know, you would think we would know the rules.
Timothy,
See, we've
I know, we did the whole thing.
they.
Sorry.
I always, I try to get the act up there, and I tell them, tell me
Oh.
when it's your last song, so I can, get up and be ready to go. And
I know.
here we are.
He
But
just
see,
took
I-
it, and I just followed him, and that's what happened.
I gotta be nice to them because they're my boss.
Yeah, right. Everybody knows that you're in charge.
No. You're the directors, and I'm just the peon here that works
Oh,
here.
right.
And also known as the man of many hats.
Yes.
So anyway, we'll take a short break. Washrooms are out and to the left in case anybody here doesn't know that, and we'll be back shortly.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. Sure. Yes. If you want to buy some CDs, we have T-shirts and some stickers, all kinds of things over here. Let us know.
You can finish your Christmas shopping all tonight.
My name is John.
Who did that guy's
He stole that from Bare Naked Ladies and Sarah McLachlan.
Bare naked ladies? That hasn't passed yet.
Yes. I was going to say that.
different view over there. It's a little bright.
Could be brighter.
And I'm worried, I might plan on film over there.
Well, you never know. We could, pan over if you'd like to see why.
You know, there are people out there trying to film this stuff.
Every so often he's got to go to New York. I don't know what that's about. There you go. Pay off whoever's got to pay off.
That's what our family like that.
Yeah. Ready as I can be.
So, you know about the guy who went to his doctor and he says, Doc, I think my wife is losing her hearing. She doesn't answer me. He says, well, here's what you do. You get home and you go to the front door and you say, what's for dinner? And if he doesn't answer, you step closer and say it again. Until finally she responds to you. So he does that. What's for dinner? What's for dinner? What's for dinner?
Very good.
What's for dinner?
Original music.
Chicken stew for the 5th time.
No, so you want it on the cover?
Yeah.
Yes.
That way you
So there's also random.
Well, if I go to Yorktown shopping center, I've got to go through Penny's.
You have to go that way.
I have to go that way, because otherwise I'll remember my car.
So you can get in touch with them. I've sent them a text.
think about me and go, oh, that does.
I'll tell Andrew that the Bare Naked Ladies want to do it, will come on. But,
I do like the version of that song.
yeah. Oh, yeah. Good song. But, anyway, gonna listen to both here Sunday morning.
There you go.
I guess Andrew wanted to sing it someplace new. So, you know, coffee houses here, and see if they get it. Can I come and sing this song?
Yeah.
So they do when sometimes that happens. Helps me.
Hey, do you know a guy named?
You know Andrew Calhoun?
Well, you know, a little bit.
A little bit, yeah, for about 30 years or 40 years or something.
40 years.
40, yeah.
He used to be with Waterbug.
He played on that stage when he was in high school.
Yep.
I can still remember that night so well because he sang, I think he sang in an open mic. But he sang the song, he sang about three songs, but they were so dark.
Oh, that was dark back then.
Back then, very dark. He was very dark. I was a little worried he might drive off a bridge. Yeah, we got to be pretty good friends over the years. So,
That was my first impression when I heard it. Dark he wrote.
yeah, he's lightened up a bit over the years.
Anyway,
Anyway,
he was her favorite. He was her favorite ex-husband.
Yes. Well, he was touring out on the West Coast and heard her sing. And depending on which one you talk to,
Yeah.
she discovered him or he discovered her. But anyway, she came home with him.
Oh, I gotta find that right. Let's go.
Honey, I'm home. What you bring me?
Well, that's the thing. Andrew came back and he came up to me and said, I have a guest artist for you
You
tonight.
know what?
Sing with
Beltone
me."
makes the best.
Do they?
And you get a lifetime service, I hear,
This is gonna be tricky.
where you take it in and they'll
And she went up on
tune it up for you, they'll repair it, they'll do all that, and you go in as much as you want. Cause these wires get filthy,
They married for a while.
and they go in and change the wires for you, and all that.
Okay.
They're the best. In your case, they're the best.
Yeah.
I know you can afford them. They're the best.
Left the house that they were house sitting and left. And now she's with a friend from grade school and married again.
Who's that? I think I missed that.
John Dallin.
Oh, no, I did get it.
Yeah.
Andrew was,
$20.
yeah,
do. We have a whole bunch.
Well, I'm going to jump the gun here, because they kind of left me high and dry on the front end of this, so I'm just going to, all right, ready to go.
All right.
I know,
I
sorry.
Now we know how
We have to
it
keep you
feels.
on your toes.
Got a few things to say. Next, if you haven't figured it out, we're on our Christmas roll here. Last week we had Bittersweet Christmas Band. Tonight we've got Bert and Ernie here.
Right.
And next week we've got McIntosh and McGovern on that stage. So we're truly in the holiday season. And then after the McIntosh, we've got the music and potluck on the 30th, New Year's Eve. And that benefits the West Suburban Food Pantry. So you'll come, you'll bring your non-perishables, cans or
That's
whatever.
the potluck part.
Well, I understand that.
We're not going to eat the cans, right? But eat the food there. We're just going to donate it.
Okay. Thanks, Joel.
I know,
In case
thanks for
anybody
that.
was wondering.
Yeah.
Nobody was wondering that.
Nobody was wondering except for you. Well, Joel has this, way about him. What do you say, awkward? Awkward at times, yeah. And I believe tomorrow there's a sing-around in this building and this place, 2 to 4.
And it will be a Christmas sing.
Oh, a
A
Christmas.
Christmas.
And there's your leader, George, over there, doubling up, serving coffee tonight and leading the group tomorrow.
Nice.
And, are you ready? Oh, well, then I'll talk for another 5 minutes. or so.
All right.
No, I believe they would just as soon hear you as me.
Okay.
So with that, Ashley and Simpson.
Yes.
Thank you, John. And thank you to all the volunteers, Ruth and George and Tim and John. I said that part already, right? The John part. But it's really awesome that all these volunteers are here and doing this and continuing this tradition of weekly Friday night concerts. It's awesome to be a part of it. So, you ready?
I was following the I was following the I was following the I was following I was following the pack, all swallowed in their coats, with scarves of red tied round their throats to keep their little heads from falling in the snow. And I turned round and there you go, and Michael, you would fall and turn the white snow red as strawberries in the summertime. I was following the pack, all swallowed in their coats, with scarves of red tied round their throats to keep their little heads from falling in the snow. And I turned round and there you go, and Michael, you would fall and turn the white snow red as strawberries in the summertime. Swallowed in their coats, with scarves of red tied round their throats to keep their little heads from falling in the snow. And I turned round and there you go, and Michael, you would fall and turn the white snow red as strawberries in the summertime. swallowed in their coats, with scarves of red tied round their throats to keep their little heads from falling in the snow. And I turned round and there you go, and Michael, you would fall and turn the white snow red as strawberries in the summertime.
Thank you. That one's called White Winter Hymnal, and it's by a band called Fleet Foxes. And we kind of came up with our own version of it because we thought, well, the imagery is kind of interesting and it's kind of wintry. And the guy who wrote it, the member of the band, said it's not about anything. Like, it sounds like it's about something, but it's not. He said he just came up with the lyrics. It sounded nice, nice harmony. So we were like, we're in. So we like that one.
I don't know if this is on Tim, but I'm going to plug it in. Hopefully it won't pop anybody's ears. Oh, it did. Oh, my bad. I should have warned people, but... or, let's see here. It is.
All right, so this next one was the first Christmas song that I can remember learning. Like, you know, some we learn by osmosis, like Jingle Bells or whatever, but this one my cousin taught to me. We were in the back of my van, my parents' van.
Right there, that sounds just strange.
I know, but it was weird. My parents had this really cool van. It was silver and navy blue, like a big van. It had like lights at the top, and like you could move the seats and put tables in. It's fancy. And like they took us to McDonald's. It was big stuff. And my cousin taught me this song in, I guess, well, in the van. So I learned this one. There's no way around it. I learned it in a van.
Sleigh bells ring, are you listening? In the lane, snow is glistening. A beautiful sight, we're happy tonight. Walking in a winter wonderland. Gone away is a bluebird, here to stay is a new bird. He sings a love song as we go along, walking in a winter wonderland.
In the meadow we can build a snowman and pretend that he is Parson Brown. He'll say, are you married? We'll say, no, man, but you can do the job when you're in town.
Later on we'll conspire as we dream by the fire to face unafraid the plans that we've made, walking in a winter wonderland. In the meadow we can build a snowman and pretend that he's a circus clown. We'll have lots of fun with Mr. Snowman until the other kids knock him down. When it snows, ain't it thrilling? Though your nose gets a chillin', we'll frolic and play the Eskimo way, walking in a winter wonderland. Walking in a winter wonderland. Walking in a winter wonderland.
So is that like the version that you learned in the
But
van?
it's not. I mean, it is, the words and
And
everything.
thankfully,
the
we
melody.
learned songs in a studio and not in
Not
a
in a van.
van. Although we've written songs on the road in a van, but that's a different story. But
Was it a van or was it a truck?
an SUV, I suppose. But
Sounds less creepy.
so we like to do things that are really hard, and this next song is really hard.
There's a lot of words, but it's one of my favorites. My favorite, I think it's Dean Martin.
Is the one you like the most?
I really can't stay.
But baby, it's cold outside.
I've got to go away.
But baby, it's cold outside.
The welcome has been
How lucky you dropped
so
in.
very
I'll hold your
nice.
hand once they're just like
My
I.
mother will start to
Beautiful,
worry,
what's your
and
hurry?
father will be pacing the floor.
Listen to that fireplace
So
roar.
really, I'd better scurry.
Beautiful, please don't
Well,
hurry.
maybe just to have a drink more.
Put some records on and I'll
The
pour.
neighbors might think,
But baby, it's bad out there.
say, what's in this drink?
No cabs can be had out there.
I wish I knew
eyes are like
how
starlights
to
now.
break this spell.
I'll take your hat, your hair looks swell.
I ought to say no, no, no,
Mind if
sir.
I'm moving
At least I'm
closer?
gonna say that I tried.
But what's the sense of hurting my pride?
I really can't stay.
But baby, it's cold out.
Baby, it's cold outside. I simply must
But
go.
baby, it's cold outside.
The answer is no.
But baby, it's cold outside.
This evening has
hoping
been
you
so
drop in.
nice and warm.
Look out the window at the storm.
My sister will be
Gosh, your
suspicious.
lips look
My
delicious.
brother will be there at the
Like
door.
waves on a tropical
My
shore.
maiden aunt's mind is
Gee, your lips
vicious.
look
Well,
delicious.
maybe just a cigarette more.
Never such a blizzard before.
I've gotta get
But
home.
baby, you'll freeze out there.
Say, lend me a comb.
It's up to your knees out there.
You've really been grand.
I'm thrilled you touched my
But
hand.
don't you see?
How could you do this thing to
There's
me?
bound to be talk
Think of the
tomorrow.
lifelong
At least there
sorrow.
will be plenty
If you caught
implied.
pneumonia and
I
died.
really can't
But
stay.
get over that old doubt,
Baby, it's cold outside. I always liked that one. It fell out of favor recently, but I don't know.
But we're bringing it back.
We did.
Single
brought it
handedly.
back. This next one was made famous by Eartha Kitt. I think that's my favorite version. And it was deemed risky lyrics when it came out. So some of the southern states actually banned it when it first.
And now
Came
the
out.
things they sing on the radio.
Right.
We
So-
won't talk about that.
So this is Santa Baby. Santa Baby, just slip a sable under the tree for me. I've been an awful good girl, Santa Baby, so hurry down the chimney tonight. Santa Baby, a 54 convertible to light blue. I'll wait up for you, dear Santa Baby, so hurry down the chimney tonight. Think of all the fun I've missed. Think of all the fellas that I haven't kissed. Next year I could be just as good if you check off my Christmas list. Santa Baby, I want a yacht, and really that's not a lot. I've been an angel all year, Santa Baby, so hurry down the chimney tonight. Santa honey, one little thing I really need, the deed to a platinum mine, Santa Baby, so hurry down the chimney tonight. Santa cutie, fill my stockings with a duplex and checks. And sign your X on the line, Santa cutie, so hurry down the chimney tonight. Come and trim my Christmas tree with some decorations bought at Tiffany. I really do believe in you. Let's see if you believe in me. Santa baby forgot to mention one little thing, a ring. And I don't mean on the phone, Santa baby, so hurry down the chimney tonight. Hurry down the chimney tonight. Hurry down the chimney tonight.
Jennifer Ashley there.
Thank you. Oh, this is Yezu.
Yeah. When I was a kid, I used to listen to Lee Murdoch a lot. I had a couple of his early records. One was called Where the Pinery Narrows, and The Grand Departure is the other one. And anyway, he's got some great instrumentals on there, and he later put it into an album called Wordless, where he put together a lot of his instrumentals. But I'm just inspired by some of his arrangements of, you know, popular songs and classical pieces and stuff. And this is a tribute to one of the ones that he did on that early album.
Joel Simpson, everybody. Okay, so now it's more piano time.
Awkward piano changes. But this, well, I think that's my middle name. But yes, Jennifer teaches piano in our studio, and it's really fun to hear her play her piano and just chill. And when you get to playing your music, it's kind of relaxing. It's nice. It's good to do work while you're
Right?
playing. Hopefully, I don't bug you too much
No.
when I'm at the studio and you're trying to practice.
Well, yeah, but sometimes when you, like we said earlier, when you bring your mandolin in, it sounds really fun. So this is another instrumental that we came up with. In the Bleak Midwinter is another really old carol, and we love that type of music. So we seem to gravitate towards those type of arrangements where we get to do that. So are you ready? So this next one is a favorite one of mine that I get to do. The River by Joni Mitchell. And it's really cool. I like when Joel plays the mandolin with me. So we're going to see how this goes. You ready?
It's coming on Christmas, they're cutting down trees, they're putting up reindeer, singing songs of joy and peace. Oh, I wish I had a river I could skate away on. It don't snow here, you know it stays pretty green. Gonna make a lot of money and I'm gonna quit this crazy scene. Oh, I wish I had a river I could skate away on. I wish I had a river so long I would teach my feet to fly. Oh, I wish I had a river I could skate away on. I made my baby cry. He tried hard to help me, you know he put me at ease. He loved me so naughty, made me weak in the knees. Oh, I wish I had a river I could skate away on. I'm so hard to handle, you know I'm selfish and I'm sad. Now I've gone and lost the best baby I ever had. Oh, I wish I had a river I could skate away on. I wish I had a river so long I would teach my feet to fly. Oh, I wish I had a river I could skate away on. I made my baby say goodbye. It's coming on Christmas, they're cutting down trees, they're putting up reindeer, singing songs of joy and peace. Oh, I wish I had a river I could skate away on.
Right, thank you. Okay, so this next one is a acoustic version that we heard on the guitar, and we just fell in love with it. So this is Joy by Tracy Thorn. When someone very dear calls you with the words, everything's all clear. That's what you want to hear, but you know it might be different in the new year. That's why we hang the lights so high. Joy, 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 joy. You loved it as a kid, and now you need it more than you ever did. It's because of the dark we find the beauty in the spark. That's why the carols make you cry. Joy, 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 joy. The tinsel on the tree,
Yes, I see,
the holly on the door,
like before,
the candles in the gloom,
light the room.
the Sally Army band.
Yes, I understand.
So light the winter fire and watch as the flames grow higher. We'll gather up our fears and face down all the coming years and all that they destroy. And in their face we throw our joy, joy. Joy, 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 joy. It's why we hang the lights so high and gaze at the glow of silver birches in the snow. Because of the dark, we find the beauty in the spark. We must be alright if we can make up Christmas night. Joy, 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 joy. I love that one.
Tracy Thorn.
Yeah.
Yep.
Thank you. Okay. All right, so this next one, What Are You Doing New Year's Eve, was written in 1947 by a man named Frank Lesser. and it was not intended to be a holiday song. He was writing a song, and the singer is asking for a New Year's date, New Year's Eve date, even though it's way far in advance. So he's trying to like lock in his date. So that's what the song is about. And so Frank Lesser was kind of annoyed that it became a holiday song. We released a version of this song last year, and it was really fun because we had a great alto sax, Steve Schnall, and it was just fantastic. So we had a lot of fun arranging and recording and producing that track. So you can check it out on the interwebs. Wherever you stream music, you can find us. Maybe it's much too early in the game. But I thought I'd ask you just the same. What are you doing New Year's Eve? Wonder whose arms will hold you good and tight when it's exactly 12 o'clock that night, welcoming in the new year, New Year's Eve. Maybe I'm crazy to suppose I'd ever be the one you chose out of the 1,000 invitations you receive. But in case I stand one little chance, here comes the jackpot question in advance. What are you doing New Year's Eve? Maybe I'm crazy to suppose I'd ever be the one you chose out of the 1,000 invitations you receive. But in case I stand one little chance, here comes the jackpot question in advance. What are you doing New Year's Eve? All right. So yeah, we got a few more.
Few more, John. Just heads up.
3 more, John.
We're trying to give you a warning this time. We practiced over
Everybody
the break.
saw us do it, right? I know. We had a team meeting, a band meeting, and we said we weren't going to forget this time.
We also learned something to always open your water bottle before you get up on stage, because there was a time we were performing at Hey Nani, and Jen did not do that, and she promptly spilt it all over herself
My guitar.
on stage. It's an awkward.
And then
moment.
the next song, I totally just, because my strings were wet and I was all flustered. It was terrible. It was not good.
From my perspective, it's kind of funny.
Well, thanks. That's a terrible thing to say.
I know, but it was.
We're going to have another band meeting after this is over. Okay, so this next one is one of my favorite ones to do. And Joel's he's sweet, and he lets me, like I say, pretend you're the Eagles.
Like
with just a guitar.
all the Eagles in one
just do
guitar.
that, and I'll just sing. And, I don't have to do anything but that, which is not a good deal for you. I'm sorry. But so this is Please Come Home for Christmas.
But still I try.
By the Eagles, yes.
bells will be ringing the sad, sad news. Oh, what a Christmas to have the blues. My baby's gone, I have no friends to wish me greetings once again. Crowds will be singing Silent Night, Christmas carols by candlelight. Please come home for Christmas, please come home for Christmas. If not for Christmas, by New Year's night. Friends and relations send salutations, sure as the stars shine above. But this is Christmas, yes, Christmas, my dear, the time of year to be with the one that you love. So won't you tell me you'll never more roam? Christmas and New Year's will find you at home. There'll be no more sorrow, no grief and pain, and I'll be happy, happy once again. Friends and relations send salutations, sure as the stars shine above. But this is Christmas, yes, Christmas, my dear, the time of year to be with the one that you love. So won't you tell me you'll never more roam? Christmas and New Year's will find you at home. There'll be no more sorrow, no grief and pain, and I'll be happy, happy once again. And I'll be happy, happy once again.
Thank you. Okay. Oh, yeah, this one. We're tuning now.
Oh, is it your turn to tune?
Yeah.
Mhm. I ran out of Christmas jokes last set. Okay, all right, okay, here's one. What goes oh, oh, oh? Santa walking backwards. Oh, that's terrible. Sorry.
That is terrible.
Well, I could tell you the one that my son made up the other day.
I don't.
You don't want to hear it?
Nope.
Oh, but are you
Maybe,
sure?
okay. Is
All right,
it-
okay, well, he got a new girlfriend robot
See, I
girlfriend.
knew I didn't want to hear it.
And she took her batteries out, and he said it was a major turnoff. Oh, sorry.
What?
It was terrible.
You are not allowed to tell jokes anymore.
He's a senior in high school. He says jokes like that, and
Well, that doesn't mean you repeat them.
but I also learned that dad jokes are not just by dads. They're a genre of jokes. Kids can make up dad jokes.
Okay.
Just saying. I was trying to. You weren't supposed to listen.
I
You
know,
were supposed
I
to
know. I'm
tune.
supposed to be tuning and listening so I could yell at you. Okay.
Every good set deserves a waltz, right?
Right. I love a waltz.
Are you ready for this one?
Maybe.
All right.
I feel like I'm stuck.
So we just have a couple more, John. Just so you know.
The countdown is now 2
Tell
more
Bob.
songs. Are you ready? Frosted window panes, candles gleaming inside, painted candy canes on the tree. Santa's on his way, he's filled his sleigh with things, things for you and for me. It's that time of year
come true. And this song of mine in 3/4 time wishes you and yours the same thing too. It's that time of year when the world falls in love. Every song you hear seems to say, Merry Christmas, may your New Year dreams come true. And this song of mine in 3/4 time wishes you and yours the same thing too. All right, we're at our last one. Oops.
John, we just need you to know this is the last song.
Just so you know, John.
Thank you, everybody, for coming out tonight and supporting
The
us.
weather's kind of crummy, and we appreciate you being here and sharing some of our. Oh, we were supposed to say it was a super spreader event, but of Christmas cheer.
Super spreader.
That's my bad joke, right?
That's like a dad joke.
I know. But I don't know. Anyway, so this last one we're going to leave you with is kind of like, I don't know.
More modern song?
Well, it is more modern.
Okay.
It's but it's a duet. So anytime like there's a Christmas song and it's a duet, we're like, yes. So this is You Make It Feel Like Christmas, and this was written by Gwen Stefani, who's
My favorite skater chick ever.
yeah, she was like, when I was a kid, I liked to listen to her. And then Blake Shelton is her husband, I guess, and he's a country singer. So they do it together, and it's kind of cool.
And we're not either one of those. We're Ashley and Simpson.
Yeah, but we're gonna do the song anyway.
We're here to do the song for you. So. Thank you so much for listening tonight.
Thanks.
I want to thank the storm that brought the snow. Thanks to the string of lights that made it glow. I want to thank you, baby. You make it feel like Christmas.
It barely took a breath to realize we're gonna be a classic for all time. I wanna thank you, baby. You make it feel like Christmas. Sweet gingerbread made with molasses, my heart skipped and I reacted. Can't believe that this has happened, like a present sent from God. Sleigh bells singing hallelujah, stars are shining on us too. I wanna thank you, baby. You make it feel like Christmas.
Thought I was done for, thought that love had died. And then you came along, swear you saved my life. I wanna thank you, baby. You make it feel like Christmas.
Sweet gingerbread made with molasses, my heart skipped and I reacted. Can't believe that this has happened, like a present sent from God. Sleigh bells singing hallelujah, stars are shining on us too. I wanna thank you, baby. You make it feel like Christmas. I never thought I'd find a love like this, but I found forever in that very first kiss. I wanna thank you, baby. You make it feel like Christmas. Oh,
Thank you, baby.
I wanna thank you, baby. You make it feel like Christmas. Whew. Thank you, everybody, for coming.
Hello again. I'm back.
We did it.
In case you guys haven't figured out, I love these guys. They are here every week with me, and we do this crazy thing that we call Friday night at the Two-Way Street. So yeah, like I say, next week is McIntosh and McGovern, and don't forget the music and potluck. That's going to be Mark Dvorak and these two guys, and
Paul
Paul
Klinowski,
Klinowski.
and
yeah.
Ed and Nora.
Okay,
Ed
and
and
Nora,
Nora
yeah,
Ellis.
it's going to be a benefit for the West Suburban Food Pantry. Bring your non-perishables and yourself.
I even think
And-
there might be a raffle for like a gift basket or something.
Or two, yes.
Or two, okay.
So
There's
You know,
prizes involved.
the highlight is going to be that all of the proceeds, in other words, all the door and that all goes to the West Suburban Food Pantry to help them put food out for those that need it.
In our community, yep.
Yep.
It's amazing.
So, nobody gets out of the coffee house without an encore.
this is what we hear.
Every week I say the same stupid thing. And I need to turn to the camera at least once here. Because otherwise my wife yells at me. She says, all I see is your back. Well, this is my front. What was I going to say? Now I get all flustered.
I think you were talking about Katie. You got off.
Well,
yeah.
I do, you
Distracted.
know. We've been married 51 years, and she still loves me. So, no, she's not here tonight, Christine. She's watching at home in her pajamas.
She's a smart lady.
She doesn't, she says, this is my little thing. And she never said that trick, I would.
It's catching now. You're getting Joel's.
Yeah, here we go
awkwardness.
with, my
Awkward
stupid little
jokes.
jokes. So anyway, do you have one more song?
We do.
Oh, good. Well, then I'm going to get out of your way.
Well, you said one more, but then we didn't know if you meant medley or, set or like.
Yeah. So
Well, we had a guy a few weeks ago who did a half an hour last song.
Matt Watroba.
Yeah.
So
right.
in the style
this
of
is
Matt
not
Watroba,
this is not a half hour.
we're going to start our encore here.
We Christmasified our some fiddle tunes that we like to do, but we Christmasified it. Is that a word?
Christmasified.
Christmasified.
I like that word.
Okay.
All right. You ready?
Maybe.
Thank you so much for coming tonight. Safe travels, and next week we have McIntosh and McGovern. Thank you so much. Thanks to Ruth and George and Tim and John for volunteering tonight. And drive safe, everybody.